Yeah, my nigga, I'm about to be eating on here. I don't care.
Not a fuck you give.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.
In 2017, I created SAYLESS podcast. Then we created a network around that. I created a bunch of shows. We created a radio station, WTCP. Then 2021, this year, we went to TCP TV on Roku. So now we're on TV. So what's next? I'm thinking productions. I'm thinking movies. I'm thinking live performances. So how do I do that? Now I created TCP Entertainment. And we're gonna do all of that. We got a bunch of new shows. We got the ladies at Our mics are on now?
My mic sounds
Jeez.
nice.
So you're just gonna start us for the first 2 minutes with nothing. I'm just talking.
Last night was real.
Oh man. Shout out to everybody who was tuning in and watching us just talk and you didn't hear shit. But TCP laughs last night. Number two.
Yes.
It went down.
Yes, it did. All that could go down went down.
Yeah. Everybody
Life is
that
great.
performed amazing. Shout out to all 5 of the comedians. Aaliyah comedian.
Show when she pulled the dildo out. She was funny.
She's hilarious.
I liked her.
Eddie
Daniels.
Eddie Daniels caught a body up there on that stage last night.
He had me crying.
Yo, you made it tough to follow you. Everybody was crying.
Yo, yeah, he killed it. He killed it. Everybody killed it.
Shout out to our sponsors as well.
Yes. All of the
Yes.
sponsors.
Appreciate you.
I don't want to leave nobody out. Fox Duck.
Fox Duck, Maya's Movers,
The stakeout
the Stakeout, the Candy Factory.
and the Scarlet Willow.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you to all. And I actually, for the first time, went to the Stakeout. What was that? Yesterday?
What'd you think?
How
It was good.
Fire.
It was good. Yeah.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
Crab Soup. If you haven't had it, go get some.
That's what I had.
Yeah.
That's what I had. It was fine.
You didn't even have a cheesesteak?
Huh?
You didn't have a cheesesteak?
Yeah, I had.
Oh, you had
cheesesteak
that too?
Yeah. I had,
Okay.
I had both of them. Matter of fact, I dipped the cheesesteak in my soup.
How do you get? We gotta test if you a real Pennsylvanian. How do you order your cheesesteak?
I'm definitely not. Not the Lancaster way.
What's the Lancaster way?
With the red sauce, nah.
No,
Y'all eat that like that?
no.
That's
I
how
order
most-
mine like
that's how
it's
most
Philly.
of the places make them up here.
See,
I get
like
my
everything.
I get mine with ketchup, mayo, onions,
You
and
lost me in ketchup.
whiz.
That is not a fucking cheesesteak. Yes, yes.
That
No
is a
sauce,
cheese-
no
that's how they
onions
get 'em in
with
Philly.
whiz. That's how you get it in Philly. No sauce, no onions with whiz.
No
That's
sauce,
the only way.
No
yes,
onions.
with
I
whiz.
love onions.
Oh no, I gotta have onions.
I just want I just don't like. I'm not a big fan of the onions, and so they always put too much on
When you
it.
say whiz, I just think about urine, and it makes me feel uncomfortable.
No cheese
I
whiz.
don't like whiz.
Cheese
I don't like
whiz.
cheese whiz. I like mayonnaise. I need onions.
That's not a
extra mayonnaise.
cheesesteak.
I like the white stuff. Extra mayonnaise, onions.
That sounded real crazy.
Sweet peppers.
I like the
I
white
also
stuff.
Like the banana peppers, those are good. Like I need a little crunch here and there. I don't like pickles, but yeah, I'm extra.
Oh no.
But I do from the stakeout, get the surf and serve.
The
It has
surf and
shrimp
serve.
on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The
It's fancy.
It's a
Surf and serve.
cheesesteak with
Yeah.
shrimp on it?
It's a surf and serve.
Oh, yeah,
See,
I'm
this
about to-
feels like blasphemy to me. I went to college in Philly, and that's not what a cheesesteak looks like.
Yeah, well, yeah. Cheesesteaks, even in Philly, have like if you go to Tony Luke's, you can get that broccoli.
Tony Luke's
rabe.
is trash.
Nah, I love Tony.
Tony Luke's is trash. Max's.
Max's
the
is
chicken
okay.
cutlet.
That's what Tony Luke's is known for, ain't the chicken cutlet? I wouldn't get nothing else from there.
I get the cheese. I get
I will
cheese
say
sticks,
that
yeah, with the
random-
broccoli rabe on there.
That random place we found during the election. Those cheesesteaks were banging.
Oh yeah, what was that? Like a pizza shop, right?
We had gone down, and I had Googled. There was this like thing on Instagram.
Name dropping neither, 'cause they
No.
know
No,
No,
but they
you
did
gotta
put me on to a new drink
Hand
too.
it
Shout
to
out to
us.
them.
Oh yeah. It's Giagarno's or something like that. But I had Googled like the best cheesesteak spots, and it was a list of 10 in Philly, and Passangino's were nowhere on the list. But this one spot was
Ishkabibbles.
Ishkabibbles.
Ishkabib is alright.
I don't think I've ever had it.
You never had Ishkabibbles.
We went
No.
and got yeah.
Yeah,
I just had them recently. They put a lot of meat.
we need to start doing that. Just taking like a
Pause.
That's gonna be a clip of the week. Yeah, but I feel like I know all the good spots in a lot of cities that I go to. I find them, search them out, do my research,
Mm-hmm.
and I read all my reviews. You know,
So-
We walked. we walked a mile to get to a cheesesteak spot to find out that it wasn't even open. It closed.
Trying to do athletic shit.
It closed during COVID.
That's what y'all get for trying to be athletic. I wish I would.
Well, I just wanted food. Like I wasn't. I didn't realize it was that far.
And y'all know how I feel about food. Y'all know that the perfect way to my heart and my soul is food. But I promise you, I would never walk a mile for food. Fuck that. Hashtag fuck that.
It was worth it because we got there and it was closed. No, well, I mean, we were in Philly. We were just walking
Yeah,
around.
I know damn well somebody would have brought it to you on a bike.
I asked these random cops. I was like, "Yo, we just walked a mile. The place is closed. Like, where do we go?" And they were like, "That spot right there is really good." We went across it. That shit was bang.
Yeah, slap.
Well, at least it was good. I hope it was worth it because a mile, I would have been, first of all, I would have been out of breath. And that would have pissed me off in itself.
No, we were trekking. I don't think it didn't feel like a mile though.
Nah.
Hey.
Hey,
Shout out
Zoe.
to your Kung Fu being lousy, but we hope you feel better.
Yeah, sorry,
So how
Zoe.
did it feel hosting? Wait, first let's introduce everybody because last week I did not do that and people got on.
Look, we already
So-
fell into it today.
We got Cookie Pope on the boards. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building. Let me turn my energy up. Like we let's go.
Hi. Who the fuck is going to check me? You already know nobody.
And we got the amazing E in the building.
2 claps and a meow.
Meow.
And I'm your host, Blast. This is Say Less and Queen's Table together.
All together.
And yeah, so we are recovering from last night. It was a rough one.
It was, listen,
No.
it was only rough because we turned the fuck up after we showed up and showed
Oh,
out.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean by rough is that the night ended well and then we celebrated and I acted like I was young and I'm not.
Yo, them hangovers hit different.
How you feeling
after a
today?
certain
I
age.
feel terrible. Terrible.
I saw him at the producer studio. I said, "Cuz, you got bags under your eyes. You all right? You okay?" He said, "Yeah, cuz, yeah. You need a fucking nap."
Yeah, I feel terrible. I had to bring my energy up because I don't want to reflect that onto the camera.
Your
but,
pallor looks a little off. You look a little flushed. You all right? You need water?
Yeah.
What's in the cup right there, though?
That was lemonade. There ain't nothing. Yeah,
Anybody have any tequila?
No.
You want
No.
tequila?
The thought.
No, we
The
are
thought.
detoxing for a couple of days. I'm giving my liver a break.
You made like the ultimate 21-year-old mistake.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't even know what I was thinking. Like people was handing me shots and I was just taking them and they was all different things.
Like, who does?
Like,
You
I-
know
Were you
better.
asking what it was?
No.
At one point, let's do this. I'm gonna take that. I don't mean to put you on blast, but it was funny as fuck. So we're in the back of Zootropolis, chilling, hanging out, maxing, relaxing, chilling, all cool. This guy has a cup in his hand. He was like, "This ain't even mine. What the fuck is this?" And he put it down, and I was like, "You drink it now?" He said, "Yeah, I knew you was lit when you said." Nigga, it's
was-
COVID. You don't care? I'm vaccinated. I forgot.
It looked like my cup.
They
What it
all
taste
look-
like?
It was solo cups. Everybody's cup looked like your cup.
Yeah, well, I'm
Shout out to the Red Cup gang.
I'm vaccinated.
Thank God. Shit.
Got a whole new kind of cootie.
Shout out to everybody though who came out. The support. They said half the audience was from Harrisburg.
Shout out to the Berg. They definitely pulled up. They
Sheesh.
were lit.
40 tickets in Harrisburg.
40 tickets came from Harrisburg.
Shout out to Harrisburg.
My thing is this.
yo.
I got beef with Lancaster today. Just a smidge. I love y'all, but I got beef a little bit because y'all was letting the Berg show y'all up in y'all own shit.
It was louder.
They were
yo,
way
Berg
louder.
was way louder, way more lit than Lancaster was last night. I appreciate everybody for coming out, regardless of where you're from. We're all united as one. However,
717.
right, this is all 717. How come
And shout out to Reading
Lebanon?
too.
I want to meet somebody from Lebanon.
It's because you keep pronouncing it Lebanon and asking them for Bologna. They're not going to come visit you now.
Bologna.
They're not going to come see you.
They listen. It's all a joke.
Yo, when I said
I know how to say bologna, and I think it's Lebanon, but why is it not Lebanon? I've heard people from there say, well, not from there, but like Lebanon. People from here say Lebanon.
you know what's so crazy is
Lancaster, it's the same shit.
when I was talking about trying to unite the whole 717, and I brought up Lebanon and Gettysburg, of course with Lancaster, York, and Harrisburg, but they said, why the hell did you bring up Lebanon and Gettysburg? And I thought that was crazy, yo.
Because we're all right there. We're a hop, skipping, and
And
jump
Lebanon,
away.
yo,
Like,
Lebanon's
we're so
all right. Yo,
far.
it's
Hop,
it's
skip,
some
and
shit.
jump.
Lebanon's got some good clubs and stuff
yeah,
in there,
Lebanon's all right.
actually.
Are you
Like,
serious?
yeah,
I
they got a
tell
nice
you,
little
that party-
nightlife.
Well, let's go. How about what y'all doing this weekend? Planning the next event.
Well,
'Cause
we do-
already got
We
one.
do have a block party.
Oh
have a
yeah,
block party?
Caribbean Wave.
Oh,
Caribbean
yes.
Wave.
Shit.
Yes, we have
Yep,
that
and
next
it's on-
weekend.
it's on a Saturday. I'm so excited because every time I come up here on Sunday and I want oxtails, Sunday they be praying and stuff, so it be closed. I'm excited. It's Saturday too.
We're gonna stuff our
We'll be
faces.
chopping them pineapples up like it ain't shit because
Yes.
we do it for fun, and that's what I'm talking about. I want a pineapple, and I want oxtails in my pineapple.
I'm gonna bring a flask along.
Hopefully we get some good weather next week. Does anybody check the weather?
I don't
Nope.
give a damn. I'm rain or
We
shine.
turning up.
I like umbrellas. I like ponchos.
I'm not made of sugar. I will
Hoodies.
not melt.
It's
Oh,
a,
I am.
Sugar and sweet.
It's
and
an album
everything, huh?
release, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's doing like a whole album release, block party.
I should know this,
situation.
Wolf, because we talked. But forgive me because
I told
last
you
night
last
was
night.
rough.
It's the brandy. It was
Last
that's
night was rough. But yeah, next weekend we will be at the Wave.
You was drinking brandy.
turning up
Yo, he drank like 5 different things.
Brandy is old people juice.
brandy, bourbon, tequila,
Brandy's old people juice.
vodka.
Yeah, he was
Brandy?
mixing
Yeah,
it.
it was a bad night.
Tequila,
Huh?
vodka,
Yes.
and what?
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Ew.
Mixed the brown and the white and the
Yeah,
I'm
it was-
surprised
it
you-
was-
he had a
better-
whole
I don't know.
he had a whole
I'm here.
cultural event in his gut right
It's
now.
Sunday. It's Sunday, and I went to church today, guys.
Mm.
I went to church and I prayed for all of you.
Did you pray for my stomach?
Yes, because right now I'm grateful that I prayed for you. I think that's the only reason why you're able to sit on this sofa
Listen.
because of
Won't he
Jesus
do
and
it?
the prayers.
Won't he
do it,
will.
won't he will. Did he do it? Mm-hmm.
Just took us till 6:30.
I know.
Yeah, we late as hell.
Yo,
But we here. We are here.
We made it.
So what are some key points that y'all love from last night?
One thing I gotta say, I was a fan before. I'm a bigger fan now. Thundercat
Yes.
killed that shit.
She bodied it. She make that shit look easy.
Thundercat
That's
is
what I'm
different,
talking
man.
about. Hey,
Mhm.
girl.
It makes me really, really look forward to our next event in October 9th.
Absolutely.
Room of Rhyme. Thundercat will be hosting that event
Hey.
and
Yes.
performing
I want front row seats.
along with Dom.
Sir
Hey.
Dominique.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Sir Dominique will be in the building. That's just
Dom,
going to
what
be a
up,
good
though?
show.
I want front row seats, and I'm gonna sit front row because I feel a lot more comfortable. Only reason I feel comfortable, TCP laughs sitting in the front is because I know that I'm hosting, and a lot of them won't roast me because I know them in real life. But shout out to the heckler last night. That was one of the.
Yo.
That was what Brandon Youngblood. Shout out to him. He ethered that. He made her. I mean,
I
felt-
didn't even get to see it because I was moving around. What
Oh
happened?
man,
You
she
missed the
wouldn't be
heckler?
quiet.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
everywhere.
it was funny.
Shout out to you because that's always needed at a comedy show. I feel like because it makes the comedians think on their toes and it
Yeah.
shows you who's really funny and who just will be like, oh, I wrote this and I don't got shit to say. And shout out to all of the comedians that was there last night because when I tell you that everybody handled her, they handled her.
Well, to a certain point, because eventually Bonnie just got on the mic and was like, "You might want to shut the fuck up for these next couple, because they're gonna murk you."
Well, I was
she
trying
was
to help
quiet
her.
the rest of the show.
That's
she
damn,
was,
that is true.
she was silent the rest of.
I felt bad afterwards because I was like, I don't want her to feel like I was being smart because I don't ever want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a nice person. But
It's a
girl,
comedy show.
I
Be
was actually
smart.
looking out for you because when I tell you that they would have ate you for breakfast, they'd ate you for breakfast. The next one would have did lunch, and then the final one would have did dinner. And it's easy. They make. We've seen them. Remember when we
Oh,
was
yeah.
in that dark damp basement, and we had and we had everybody on there, and it was like that. Yeah. Look. Let me just. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. I'm just gonna be quiet for a little bit.
Yo,
Bonnie's gonna sit in the shade right now.
so I do want to talk about. I want to go into what the Room of Rhyme is
What is it?
because it is a little more than spoken word. People will be painting while they're doing their poetry, and yeah.
Wait, so I'm a paint too?
No.
No, like an
We'll
artist.
have artists.
Oh, well,
painting while
I've been known
while
to
they're
do my
doing
thing
their
a little
poem.
bit. Y'all want me to draw stick figures in the corner?
Anybody that would like to purchase Bonnie's finger paintings,
Bruh, I'm gonna be in the back and I'm gonna paint what all of y'all asses look like. I'm gonna have a flat back. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a whiz.
Oh, I have
Oh.
the list
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna do stick
list
figures in the
of-
back.
of who's the lineup.
Yeah. Let me first shout out everybody from last night. Shout out to Thundercat.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Bray Stewart. Shout out to Aaliyah Comedian, Edward Daniels, Josh DeWay, Damian Robinson, and Brandon Youngblood. They all killed it. It was amazing. It was amazing. Now,
Yes.
our next lineup
Yes.
for the Room of Rhyme.
We have Thundercat and Sir Dom are hosting. Our poets are going to be Terry Darden, Daisha Myers, Brian Graves, John Marshall, Abraham Lazardo, and Arts G.I. Brinson.
D.I.
they're-
Brinson.
Yes, they are all going to be dope. And then on stage doing the live paintings, we have Brian Hickman, Darius Davis, and Tyrion Mack.
Oh, I've heard that name before. I'm excited for this.
Yes.
I have a question. So where can we get tickets and when can we get tickets? Do we know yet?
Zotropolis is where you will be able to get tickets. Are they available already?
I didn't get a link
We'll
yet,
drop
so-
the
Okay,
official
we'll drop the
link,
link.
later on. in the
Yes,
week.
I'm sure
Oh, and
the link will drop
also-
this week for sure.
We have Tamara Pearson is going to be doing a live performance. She's an amazing singer, so I'm excited for that.
Ooh, I heard about her. I heard that
Mhm.
she's a mix of Vivian Green and who else?
Her.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it. I love me some her.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Look at him. Look. Are you all right?
I am. I'm just. I'm replaying last night, and I'm just like, you know, when shit comes back to you slowly, and you're just like,
Like those, the alcohol's
Yo,
wearing off. You're
so
I
starting to
wonder
remember.
what that thought was because you was like,
I had so many different conversations with so many people. And
you
I don't-
remember what you said?
And I'm not even like that. Like I don't even talk to that many people. But I was Joe as shit
You a
last
social
night.
butterfly.
I mean, you had to be.
I was
Yeah.
You the
definitely
boss.
Joe. Yeah. Last night was stressful as fuck. If people could know what was going on behind the scenes 48 hours prior. Oh,
We lost the
my
DJ.
goodness.
It was a couple different things.
It was a lot
Shout
of
out to
shit.
It
DJ
was a
Vonnie
lot.
Inc.
Yo,
Yes.
yes.
Ones and
yes.
twos. When I tell you that we was lit before, we was lit pre-show.
Oh,
before
we
the
were
doors
having a great
open.
time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vonnie Inc. Yo, he killed it.
Hell yeah.
He's really dope.
And came through in the clutch.
And he came through in the
Yeah.
clutch
Yeah.
because our DJ was injured, and I found out the morning of the show.
Yo, afterwards.
Like not even the morning. It was like 1
it was
o'clock
it was
in the afternoon.
basically. It
Like-
wasn't even the morning.
Yo, Aaliyah, the comedian, afterwards was like, "Boy, I'll twist your hair." I was fucking talking to Vonnie because he had the twist, and she's like, "I'll twist your hair." I said, "Yo," she's a fucking
Yo,
class.
she
She was
was-
hilarious.
Yeah.
She was a trip.
I can't wait to see her again. I want to see her
And
again.
Shout out to her too because
She came through in the
that
clutch.
was somebody else
Yeah.
last minute.
Mhm.
Called her. She moved some things around to be there. So shout out to Aaliyah Comedian, and she killed it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And also shout out to Karen K though, because I know
Yeah,
she wanted
Yeah, shout out to
yeah,
Karen
yeah.
K too.
Yeah.
We missed you, and we're sure within
We'll
the
have
near
you on
future
another
it'll
one.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Next TCP last date coming soon.
Because guess what? You immune now for a little bit, honey.
rock them immunities.
Welcome
Go
to
out
the
and
other
enjoy your
side.
life.
We hope that you're feeling well. Seriously.
Yeah.
Does Thundercat ever disappoint? Like
Never.
When she's on stage?
No.
Never.
And I'm wondering how she's gonna talk because now she's hosting.
She's gonna top it, and she's gonna make that shit look easy.
I want her to do that one poem though every
Watch out for the
performance.
big girl.
Yes, I
Watch
want
out
that
for the big
every
girl.
performance.
Yo, it was a
Yeah.
classic.
She said, "I asked for a tiger, and he brought a tigger."
Yeah.
Josh DeWay was like, I feel attacked. Everybody loves them a good BBW. I don't care what you say. You might want to act like you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be closet
Yeah.
chubby chasers. And you listen,
I like my girls
BBW. And Drake said it, and a lot of y'all be saying it under your breath.
Mm-hmm. Behind
But
closed doors.
know why I like Thundercat? Because even like when you see her, like she's the same person all the time. I can appreciate that
Yeah.
always.
Real
She's
down to earth.
she's the same
Yeah.
person you see on stage.
Yeah, she's
Mad
real
mellow,
genuine.
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
That's
her
my girl.
energy. She's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's
Positive
TCP
vibes. We be
family,
kicking
you
it,
know?
cracking up for real.
yeah,
You
she's
know
good
what's
people.
even more funny that most people don't know is hanging out with the comedians after the
Yo,
That's the funniest part of the night.
show. Yo, like they
I be
are,
laughing. I can't help it. Like I just laugh the whole time. Like I don't be saying shit. I just be sitting there.
they are a classic. Like and it's effortless. Like they just be going back and forth, and I just be sitting there like, wow.
Damien, we missed the picture. I thought you was coming for your stack.
Yeah.
We wanted to see you bend over to the front and touch toe. We wanted to see it.
Damien forgot to announce too, and I forgot the title, but Damien is coming to TCPENT.
He's still drunk.
No, he told me the title last night.
He was drunk.
I hope you didn't let him drive here.
Nah, I wasn't even drunk at this point. This was at the show. No.
You was drunk. It was you. Listen.
Yes.
Well, by the end of the show, like, yes. But not in the middle of the show.
It was towards the end, cuz at the end I came up to you.
Yeah, because
You were
was
drunk.
at the end. It was at the
You were
end.
drunk.
You're right.
You still drunk now?
I am.
We need
I
some hair of the dog.
But it was a celebration by that point. Like that was a culmination of a lot of work. Like everybody put in work. Like what people don't understand is ENT's not as big as we once were. Like you know what I mean before. So and we all bust our ass. Like there's like Hollywood.
Shout out to T. Even T.
Vixen.
Jose.
Marco. Yo, like
the whole squad.
Even my brother,
B-Way, Mika.
Yeah, everybody.
Shout out to Brandon Rudolph, the light-skinned America.
My beige brother.
And Jack. Everybody. All the way around.
But like when we come together for a cause, we form like Voltron out there.
We work very well together, and I'm tooting our own horn. I don't care because we did a damn good job last night.
We did.
We work well as a team.
Yeah.
And I appreciate all of y'all for it's like Chugga Chugga Kenzie too. My
Kenzie,
co-host. How could you? How
Kenzie,
could you? Look, my co-host, y'all could never. Okay, first of all, our outfits were one of my favorite part of the night.
You guys were so cute.
And we honestly did not even try it like that, but it was fire.
Yeah, no, that looked good.
Shout out to the one guy who kept saying stuff about what was going on underneath.
Yes, let's talk about that for a second.
No. I don't even know why I said anything.
No, you brought it up.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Wait, what happened?
Psych, nothing. You don't remember, do you? Because it didn't happen.
No, listen.
It was a figment of your imagination.
The first show, I got to enjoy most of the acts. Last night, I was moving nonstop. The only person that I got to watch really was Eddie and Thundercat. I didn't see nobody else's because I was just moving.
The world stopped when Thundercat went on.
It always does.
That's just like the room stopped it. Like everybody had to watch.
When she sets her foot on the stage, the galaxy stops. Like time stops and everybody like.
But before we get this,
yeah, girl. Yep. Yo, I have to control myself when she gets on stage. Like this is poetry. It's spoken word. You can't be out there like yes. I'll be doing all of that when she be on stage. And she still loves me afterwards, so I'll be like, that's why that's my girl. She understands. I can't help but be ratchet. Then afterwards, I'll be like, girl, I gotta start doing this. I'm sorry.
I kept forgetting. Yas forgot first. She was in the back, starts clapping real loud. I'm like, no, click. We
Sorry.
gotta click a little bit. But yeah, Bonnie had a fan in the audience. That is for show.
I mean, I appreciate
the old
The one that was
head.
sitting in the front. Oh yeah.
Trying to
listen. I had fun last night. I really did. It was like I was so high off life. I've never floated around the room so.
Yo, Bonnie looked like, I'ma toot your horn for you right now.
Toot.
She looked so in her element on that stage, like working the mic, like you saw the hips. So she just looked like she was on fire last night.
Thank you.
Yes,
and
you killed that shit.
My favorite part, the guy was like, when you get up there, you need to hold it a little closer. I said, he wants me to deep throat it, but I can't. I will not be Jill Scott today. I'm just going to hold it like as close to my face as I'm comfortable with, because when it gets too close, PTSD starts, and I just want to open my mouth and
just naturally like,
like jokes.
Also, y'all announced yesterday, and we announced our website is live.
Yes.
So
purchase your merchandise.
Yes, TCPENT.com. You can definitely go there and buy merch from all of our shows.
T-shirts, bikinis.
And we're gonna start
The
putting
bikinis are
some of them
super
quotes
cute.
on these shirts too. We go,
Ooh.
who the fuck gonna check me?
We need
Bonnie
some
facts.
Bonnie facts on a shirt.
Listen.
Speaking of shirts, I'm gonna put this out now because we're gonna
Spin
Thank
put.
you. Website is
in
been
the
below.
comments.
Oh yes,
Thank you,
nice.
producer.
We're gonna
better-
put Billy on
nice
blast.
redemption.
We're gonna put Billy on blast right now so we can lock him into this.
What do you
There's
think?
a certain shirt that Bonnie and I have requested.
We're not even going to say nothing about that shirt because we're going to just show it to you. We're going to put it in your face, and
No.
y'all all going to want one.
We just need to make sure y'all know Billy is going to get. We're gonna make him right now.
before he can wear that outfit. Please don't wear it.
We have
I
to
like-
do it together.
I like the.
Tell
photo-
him don't wear it, guys. Put
I
it in
like
the comments.
That photo shoot I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we gotta save it.
Yeah, we have to. We're not even going to talk about it because
Yeah.
it's a lot of copycats out here.
The boss man just goes out and gets shirts and then pops up and we're like, where the fuck are ours?
Right. No.
Where's my fucking shirt?
no etiquette when it comes to the clothing choices.
None.
Just want to come up and be fine. We all like to
I
dress
think there's
nice
still
too.
some Say Less shirts out there.
I'm
Word.
getting one.
We still have those available, ladies. We
Yes.
have lavender. We also have black.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh,
And there
shout out-
are-
shout out to Greg too. Who? What was it? High. I told you.
Yes.
You knew.
Yes. That's
You
high
said it on the
something.
stage. It was.
You
no,
said
it was. It's.
it starts with an I.
Stoners
Stoners.
United. Stoners
United
Apparel-
Stoners, I think it
United
was.
Stoners. Yes. I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry.
I didn't even meet Greg, but I said it real good on the stage. I said it. I know I said it right last night when there was money in the room, and we're going to get it right, and we'll put it in the comments
Yes,
as well.
and I'll be way more sharp next week. I promise you. This is just
It was from the head and not the heart, for real.
yes.
Yeah.
And
He got a
Plus-
cute little Pepe Le Pew.
E and Hollywood forced me to be in front of this camera.
You
today, so-
motherfucking
Yes, we
right.
did.
We have
Yes,
to.
we did.
We always working over here.
Yes,
We got shit to do.
Word.
but I am looking forward to the poetry slam, and we
Room
have
of rhyme.
the room of rhyme, the room of rhyme.
And then we have some other things coming up in the future.
I was gonna
too.
say that too. Like I was going back and forth in my head. Like, should we drop that now?
We can't drop it all
Nah,
on them. Y'all
nah.
gonna have to
No,
wait for this.
not all of it.
What
Nah,
Nikki
we'll
say?
wait.
Hold up. Run that
We'll
shit
wait.
back. Yeah,
we
we're
are
not gonna give it to
definitely
you right
working,
now.
though.
Yeah.
And tentatively, I'm assuming November there'll probably be another TCP Labs. Maybe. I don't know yet. We'll
Ain't
see.
no maybe. What you talking
Got
about?
that.
We'll be back.
There'll be another one in November.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Speak it
We'll
into
make it happen.
existence.
We will make it happen, God willing.
How
I
could
just
we
hope.
not do that again? They was asking for it again last night.
Oh, we're definitely gonna do it again.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know the holiday season is kind of crazy for. We'll see.
Oh, I'm gonna bring all the ho-ho-hos out.
We will see. Plus, you know, like the first two were just on like iconic days. The first one was Juneteenth.
Oh yeah,
Then this one was 9/11. I feel like we gotta drop it on
we gotta have a
I feel like-
lituation a day at
Ooh.
Black Friday night.
Friday. Whoo!
I was gonna
That
say
was
the
up.
night before Thanksgiving. You know,
That is
Thanksgiving
litty.
Eve.
See,
that's
but
a
then
night.
no, I'm sorry guys, I'm busy. I go to Fat Daddy's that night.
Yo,
It's the
Fat
biggest
Daddy.
night.
And look, it's the biggest drinking night of the year, and I will not spare my liver that night. And I'm from York. Shout out to York City. I'm gonna be at Fat Daddy's.
I don't,
It's a tradition for me.
I don't think I'm ever drinking again.
Everybody in York City goes to Fat Daddy's the night
he
before
says that
Thanksgiving.
now until SAYLESS comes on next week and he'll walk in with his bottle of Espolón.
Right.
And just know this red cup was non-alcoholic.
Today.
I feel like we could do what we want today, so I'm up here eating and everything. Excuse me. I
Yeah.
usually don't do this kind of stuff, but I'm hungry.
This Rice Krispie treat slaps.
She's soaking up the liquor too with the Rice Krispie treat.
I ain't had that much, though. Y'all was not about to give me. I learned my lesson. These motherfuckers will ruin your liver. And then take videos and send them to you the next day.
Yep.
Yo,
We're not going to talk about that no more than what I just said, but just understand that loyalty only goes so far
bruh.
because they be catching
It will
you
be in the
slipping.
group chat in the morning.
It's for the funnies. Y'all will never see it.
Right. It'll be in the group chat
I
in the
swear
morning.
I swear before Jesus, I love you so much. I don't want to unlove you. Don't put me out there like that. Please, 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 cuz.
Nah, the only thing I'll say is
No, it was
I
all
came
bad,
home
yo.
one morning, right? Because
It was the day after my birthday.
and-
Well, it was my birthday.
Hollywood was on my couch. I was like,
Yo.
Where did you come from?
Ooh,
We
I
gotta
don't
pull
even
out.
remember where I came from.
The worst part about
They can't even hear you.
the worst part about that is
you just go, yeah.
her and her sister was praying to my mailbox.
Every time I'm telling you, it's something about that way household. Because
you
not
dirty.
my fiance, my sister, myself, it's the mailbox. Soon as you touch foot on their property, it's just, it comes out of you from the inner depths of your soul. And that's
That
all
poor
I'm going to say
Migos.
about that.
Your poor mailman. Like,
Yeah.
what must
Word.
he see? What must you see, sir?
Look, I'm
Did
sure
anybody
because
clean it up?
no, listen,
Left
she
that
probably
shit.
did the next
it
day.
up.
Ether probably went outside like, you dirty bitch. Because Ether be having some facial expressions. Ether probably went out there and was like, first of all, you going to walk me right here? You going to walk me
This is what
right
we
here?
Hey, man, this don't make no goddamn sense.
Every time this bitch come over here. Listen, I'm telling you, it's always, it would, oh man, and shout out to Cookie Pope because she takes such good care of me. She be like, here, cuz, here. It's like, I swear, I'll be feeling like a brand new baby every time I go to the house. I wake up, fresh clothes on, toast in my face. I be like, she be like, here go, cuz. I thank you.
Do you remember them nights when you, like, do you remember that night?
I remember I lost my eyelash on 2/22. It was my right eyelash because I was
You had
like,
to head out the window.
yeah. I remember that, and I was like, that's when I knew that I made the best investment of my life because I had my hair clips in and they didn't fly out. I was like, yo, because when I tell you I was scared because I felt the bug smack. I felt bug smack the side of my face and everything, yo. I remember, because, yo, she didn't slow down. She showed no mercy. She didn't want me to get sick in the car. So she sped. And I was like, I felt like I was on the front of the Titanic when they was like in the wind holding hands. And I was out there like that. I was just holding on for dear life because I didn't want to fall out.
All kind of shit just hitting debris.
Yes, I'm telling you, I felt something sharp and it was not my hair right here. And I remember getting to the house, and I remember the historic mailbox. As soon as I stepped foot, once I got it out my system, I thought I was okay.
It's like the fresh air. It hits you, and that's all the further you can get.
I don't get it twisted though. Don't let it fool you. She threw up 2 blocks the whole way up King Street. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Who? No, we gonna do it. Chicken
we
nugget,
can do that.
chicken nugget. We gonna do it.
I was 19 years old.
No. You was of age when you was with me.
I mean, when I was,
Yeah,
Man,
chicken
listen,
nugget.
listen.
Let's go to McDonald's, she said. McDonald's was in my front seat for a day and a half before I got to the car wash, okay?
McDonald's would make me sick by itself without the alcohol.
This bitch got McSick in my front seat. McSick. All on the side of my car, and
Oh,
I had pulled over. It wasn't like I ain't do her like she did me. Shit, I ain't let her hang out my window or nothing like that. I saw the face. I saw her going a little pale. She got flushed. I said, oh shit, I'm gonna pull over right here. I pulled over for her and everything. She just kept going. Said pedal to the metal. Fuck it, this bitch is gonna be all right.
Doing 80.
Word. Word. She did it to you too. She got you too.
And if your head is that way, you can't even catch your breath.
Look, see, I knew better than to have my mouth open because I felt that shit on the side of my face. My mouth didn't want no smoke. None of that.
Oh man.
Look. My stomach hurt just thinking about it. I'm done talking about that.
Yeah. Man. So what else do we have to talk about? What happened in the news this week?
Ooh.
Joe Biden. I saw that Joe Biden, every business over that has more than 100 employees, he's trying to make.
And
They have to make them vaccinate. I don't know if they can do that though. I think the federal government can recommend that, and then each state. I think that's how it works.
so if you have over 100 employees, they either have to be vaccinated or.
But is it like
have to have a
official?
COVID test. As of right now, yes, it's going into effect.
It's going. I mean, y'all was trying to get people off of unemployment, ain't? Because you can't force somebody to get a vaccine. You can always quit. Like, there are options around it, and people are going to start taking those options. Nobody wants to work already because of all the unemployment that was given out. Nobody. You can't. You know, everybody's hiring right now. Literally,
yeah.
everybody. But dare I ask this question?
Huh.
What's your stance? Do you think that it should be mandated? Vaccination.
No, I don't like how they're bullying everybody into.
Yeah.
And, like I just came around to getting it. Like I got my second shot like last week.
I think we got ours at the same time.
Yeah.
My motherfucking soul twin.
So like, and I was against it. I was completely against it. But from wanting the country not to get locked back down standpoint, and the fact that I had COVID really, really bad.
All we gotta do is relocate to Florida.
So,
it's lit down there. They don't give a fuck.
They
outside.
not
They
a
been
care to
outside.
give.
They've been outside the whole, and Atlanta too. They've been outside the whole pandemic.
Yo,
Shit, and everything.
everybody flocked to Miami because they knew. They said, "Fuck it."
Do the strippers wear masks?
Fuck no. And they do.
No.
They do home calls. The whole shutdown. I ain't telling, but yeah.
Would it
Oh, yeah,
matter
they
if
were
you have a
not.
mask on if your ass is out?
Can you get COVID that way?
Can you get
Anybody
COVID
get
in your ass?
COVID in a booty hole?
Drop it in the comments. Can you get COVID through your ass?
Like, is it any bodily fluid? Like, I don't know.
Scary. Said I fucking love y'all.
Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Love,
What
bro.
up,
Yo,
Dave?
I just said that you're coming to ENT. I announced it, but I forgot what we were calling it because by that time I was drunk.
Hey,
So,
Siri, can you get COVID in your
So what-
asshole?
but what he's gonna be doing? Dame is a comedian. Wait, what happened? Can you get COVID in your asshole?
Siri not gonna respond to that. She told me straight paper. I won't respond to that. You little bitch.
You
I pay
offended
you.
Siri.
I pay you. Okay.
But yeah, Dave's
my
coming
Siri
to
is a little
ENT.
bitch. She always be bitching. She don't never want to tell me shit. So it's time to talk to the government. Then she want to be running tape.
That-
Nah.
I wonder could you like if you blow in her butt, COVID.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Technically, no. I'm a nurse. We're not going to do that. Okay. So it's by droplets. It's in the air. Your vagina is not really. Your vagina only goes to certain places. Your asshole only goes to certain places. It's your digestive tract, and the stomach would not. The acidity wouldn't allow the disease to reproduce.
Yeah,
I don't
but if
think.
you're
I don't think
blowing-
COVID's fucking with stomach acid.
If you're blowing up from the butt, it's a ways to the belly. It's a ways down that road to the stomach.
I mean,
Got
it damn
twists
sure
and
is.
turns. You got 18 feet of intestines.
What,
Dame said it's all BS aside.
all BS aside, yep. All BS aside, and he will be interviewing people every week.
Love it.
And he said to tell you, yes, you can get it from the dookie shoot.
No, you can't. He would say that. He would say that. Listen,
Yo, he had me crying last
if you
night.
got COVID in your booty from your booty hole, comment.
Yes, please let us know.
Let us know your experience. How'd you get it? Where were you?
I
What position were you in?
I was outside during intermission talking with Dame and Eddie. That was a mistake. Okay. We're standing out there talking about football teams. And apparently Dame and I were both Giants fans. So we were having a whole moment. And he asked me what my boyfriend is. I was like, oh, he's a fucking Patriots fan, but I'm gonna try my best to convert him. When my boyfriend got there, he's got the tips of his hair blonde right now. The Dane looks at me. He goes, "Yo, he looks like Odell Beckham. You're fine. You can get him."
I can't. Not the Patriots.
Yeah.
And damn, listen, y'all be on some bullshit. Shout out to we're Redskins forever. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck the Redskins.
All my memorabilia says Redskins, so we're gonna be fucking Redskins until I get rid of it.
Niners Empire. I think we won today. I think
Boo.
we was winning when I
Whatever.
left my pop's crib earlier. So.
I think we took it.
Oh, did you guys see that thing earlier today? There's a clip going around of Anthony Bourdain with Michael K. Williams.
I didn't see the clip, but I heard about
You
it.
heard about it's a kind of emotional to watch.
Oh, shout out to Steve from Blue's Clues too.
Yo, fuck Blue's Clues. Why is everybody so damn emotional about this video? with
Clearly,
Blue's
your
Clues?
your
Hold up.
age is showing.
Wait.
Yes, I am
What
too
happened
old
with
for
Steve?
that.
First off, y'all got to catch me up on both these stories.
Sorry.
What happened with Michael K. Williams and
Yeah.
So-
Anthony Bourdain?
So, Michael K. Williams passed away. Rest in peace. And Anthony Bourdain, he committed suicide. There
Yeah.
is an episode from my Anthony Bourdain's show when he was doing like the traveling show.
Uh-huh.
There's an episode he did a show with Michael K. Williams.
Oh, that's dope.
And this clips of the show of them talking about stuff and it's been floating around, and it's kind of emotional to watch, like looking at the situation now.
Yeah.
It's emotional. And fuck Blue's Clues. All right?
No,
Rest in
your
peace to both
age
of
is
them guys.
showing.
Yeah.
So
Both
this
of
is
them.
the thing. Steve came out this week and he healed all of our abandonment issues that we had with him. I'm a late 80s baby and I watched cartoons a little too much, like a little longer than I was supposed to. Shout out to all
What
of
do you mean?
the.
Like, you was like 19 still.
First of all, you're motherfucking right. I still watch cartoons to this day. I damn sure do. Shout out to all my Rick and Morty fans. South Park, where y'all at? You know what I
used to
mean?
watch South Park back in the day.
Yo,
I don't watch it now.
Arthur is always a forever classic in my household.
They still make new episodes of
Shout out to
South Park?
DW, that's my girl.
don't even
South
know.
Park, hell yeah. They just said you gotta watch the ones about coronavirus. Yo, I'll be crying for real. But back to Blue's Clues, right? So Steve one day, and he's the one that sings like everything. He's an old school Blue's Clues guy, not that new hip guy. He used to sing to us gently. He helped our souls. Y'all be getting these babies lit and then wondering why the fuck they act the way they act. Y'all don't give them subtle, chill shit. They get ratchet from the rip. So Steve left and he took it over, gave it to Joe, and we didn't know what happened. Like, he just came on one week and was like, I'm out. And we was like, wait, when are you coming home? Is Blue gonna stay? Like, we had answers, and next week he was just replaced with somebody else. So he came back this week and he did an emotional tear-jerking video for me anyway. You're laughing. You have tears in your eyes right now. I hope you're not laughing at me. I hope like hell you're not laughing at me, because there are a million of us Blue's Clues fans out here that will testify.
So what happened? He came back to say sorry for
He
him?
came back and
Basically,
said, he explained to
I'm
us
proud of
why he
you.
left. He said, I feel like it was a little bit abrupt. He was like, but look at you. You've grown. Look at all that you've accomplished. Like, he lifts you up to the ceiling. Almost like Reading Rainbow. Y'all remember that? I bet y'all give props to
Hollywood,
Reading
you don't
Rainbow.
Cut it out with your grown ass.
Twitter had a melt. Like, there were dead ass.
You motherfucking right. Shout out to the Way household. I'm telling you, like, I got, like, y'all lucky y'all love y'all. And I be saying fuck them kids a lot, but y'all about to be grown. So that's why I let y'all go. Because I feel like everybody should watch cartoons their whole entire life. You should not lose that part of yourself.
I got your Disney pass.
Yo, your kids is all on. When I go on my home screen, yo, he be like, yes, son Louis with the emoji. I'm like, yo, I know exactly
They
who
made
you are
their
by
own
emoji. They
profiles
have their
and
own
all.
profiles, each and every one of them. It's like 8 of them motherfuckers on there.
That's like one of the only streaming services.
Every
like
time
that.
I get on there, I'll be like, well, who the fuck is this now? I'm like, hey, who the fuck? Yo, you naughty. Shout out to my cousin. She good for inboxing me on Snapchat like, hey, forgot the password. Did you change it? Like, I would never change it and not give it to you.
Yes,
Cuz.
get off my account.
Yeah, but
I don't understand. Like, everybody was on Twitter having a meltdown. They were crying. People were videotaping themselves crying about the reaction to this fucking Blue's Clues
Because
video. I
you
don't
get-
get it.
You better not.
you get emotionally attached, especially when you're
Did you
younger.
cry, cuz?
I didn't. Listen. It was late, and it was dusty where I was at. But when I tell you, like, you get emotionally attached to people, and especially, you know how it be. Like, there's certain times that we as women, we get those times where a little more emotional than we should be. And it was that night. Like, I just turned it on Facebook on my timeline, and I saw Steve, and I'm like, oh my God. It was updated. Like, he fell off the face of the fucking earth.
Where did he drop this video?
He dropped it on, I believe it was on, I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
He put it on Twitter, and it was like, don't yawn while I'm talking about Steve. Act excited. Yo, I'm done talking about it because y'all ain't gonna keep playing on me.
Blues. I'm
Blues
too old.
Clues.
Yeah, that was after
Blues
my
Clues.
time.
Yeah,
That was
my
after
kids
my
watch
time.
You
Blues
gotta
Clues.
sit down in your thinking
Yeah.
chair and think.
I definitely bought Blues Clues toys like for them, but I've never watched.
You never watched Blue? What cartoons did you have to sit through? None.
I didn't. That
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
around when I was a kid.
No. When you had kids, because you put something on to sit them the fuck down.
Yeah, but I didn't watch it.
He was probably drunk like he is today. Them kids. Who watching your kids?
I
Jesus.
watched-
Them kids.
No, I did watch SpongeBob though.
SpongeBob is
I
funny.
watched with them.
Low key funny, ain't it?
Yeah, because
SpongeBob
SpongeBob is
is
funny
funny.
now. Like SpongeBob has.
Oh, so you
grown
watch
humor.
cartoons?
Yeah, sometimes some of them.
Oh,
I don't go to them, but if I'm like
if it's on
turning and
TV by
everything,
accident, when you
yeah,
sit down and you get your bowl of cereal and you start flipping through the channels and just stay there.
yeah,
I
would-
feel like there's a difference though. Like, SpongeBob does have adult humor in it. Like, there's
Yeah,
stuff in there that's
yeah.
funny for the
SpongeBob's a little
parents.
too grown.
Blues Clues doesn't. Like,
First,
that's
yes, it does. Have you ever watched it?
I have when I used to babysit. like back in the day. and
Well, first of all,
It'd be
you were
like-
around that fucking kid. So that fucking kid, that's why you don't like Blue's Clues. You have PTSD.
Did you watch
that
Dora?
kid was bad.
Yes. I watch Dora to this day because I'm a nurse and I do.
Did Dora grow up?
Dora didn't grow up. Dora, I mean, she came to life. She looked a little real in one of the videos, but Dora didn't grow up.
So she's still a kid running around with the monkey.
Boots. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. His name's Boots. And I may or may not have the soundtrack on my cell phone. Remember when we went to lunch downtown in York and I got up and
Yo, there was a toy
I
store.
would be in the car like backpack.
Look, I'm not even kidding you. I have a video of this. I will drop it in the comments
the
when
fuck
we
you
got
won't.
off air. Right? We go to brunch. We're drinking. It's brunch. We're drinking. We're out in York. We're outside at this nice little spot. Shout out to the
Raining
Rooster.
all.
They're dope.
Roost.
Yeah, the Roost. That's what it was.
Common Kitchen.
They were dope. There's a toy store, like a classic toy store next door, and they have music playing like from the soundtracks.
They wanted me to do that.
Bonnie hopped up out of nowhere and started dancing around the sidewalk, singing along to the
And
soundtrack.
I know every single word. Your kids would love me. I say fuck them kids
I got
a
it
lot,
on
but
tape. I'll drop it later.
Listen, you know what song it was too, don't you? Put respect on it.
I forget which song
Let It Go.
Oh, it was from
From
Frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yo,
Do I
somebody
look washed out?
somebody just asked me about that song and it was like, you know, Let It Go, and I'm like, what the fuck is Let It Go?
Do you
No.
know? Do you want to build a snowman?
I've never seen.
I've seen
Frozen.
Frozen one time. Like I don't know the songs by heart. I
I don't
saw
want
it
to
once.
sit with you guys anymore.
I've never.
I
stopped
love
watching-
Disney movies, but the classics.
The only Disney stuff I watch now is like the remake shit that they do from the shit that when I was a kid, like Lion King. I
And
watched-
Like the
that's
live
why-
version stuff
Yeah.
that
And
they
that's
do.
why when they see this, I'm gonna get a job and you guys aren't. I watch all of it.
I
would
watch
love
ESPN and they own that.
Facts.
Well,
There you go.
I mean, all right.
I love Disney movies. I just like
Do you
the
guys
classics.
have any other questions about cartoons? Because I can answer them all. Hey Arnold, you guys know Hey Arnold? Move
That
it,
was
football
after
head.
my
Hey
time
Arnold
too.
is black, right?
Stoop kid doesn't lead a stoop. Stoop kid's afraid to lead a scoop.
I remember Little Bill too.
Little Bill, his big ass head. Is that what y'all really think we look like? I mean, he was adorable child. He was brown, so we love him anyway. Little Bear.
Bill Cosby had nothing to do with Little Bill, did he?
I thought he
Yes,
did.
he did.
Didn't
Did
he?
he?
He definitely
Yeah.
did. Little Bill, you sit at the table all the time and eat pudding.
The pudding.
Oh, they probably
Of
canceled
course.
that.
He did.
Yeah,
No, they didn't.
canceled
Little Bill
that.
still comes on. Who did? That's what I'm talking about. Great minds think alike.
Who was it last night that was talking about R. Kelly? Who brought up R. Kelly?
Eddie.
Was it Eddie?
Eddie. I believe it was Eddie because, wait.
I was crying at that part. Or no, was it Josh? Was it?
It was
Dwayne?
Josh. It was Josh.
Dwayne.
I believe it was, you don't remember. We ain't even asking you.
No,
Yeah, you were gone at that point.
I don't remember. No, I did see Josh's because I was right there at the tip of the stage.
Yeah, because
so.
he said, no, somebody said something about, I want to say it was Eddie.
I was crying.
One of them did. There was just so many funnies going around the room.
Yeah, it was good.
Yo, I'm not going to try. I ain't trying to give up their sets or nothing like that.
No.
But when Eddie said she put his legs up, he said I felt violated. He said no when he said he was fucking and it felt like scooting and cheering. I cried. Yo, shout out to all of the artists that were on stage last night because when I tell you that they're funny as fuck, but they're also humble.
He said, I
Yeah.
got my mom's dick.
Oh,
Yeah, them
listen.
guys are hilarious, man.
Yes.
And just regularly, like not just on stage.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out to the audience too, because they took it and they ain't get sensitive or in their feelings neither.
Yeah, no, we had a good audience there last night.
Shout
Even
out
the
to her.
heckler.
The heckler too,
Because that just made shit interesting.
It
lady
was
with the
another
green hair.
really diverse audience too.
It was.
Both shows was
What
really
what does
diverse.
that mean? You gonna say?
I think that has partially to do with us randomly walking everywhere, handing out flyers to
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
What does diverse mean? You said?
No, I didn't say anything. We're just gonna skip past that. Did you guys taste those sloppy joes?
Yo,
Shut up.
you
Did
were
you
hitting
taste
us
sloppy
sloppy.
joes?
I did not.
Okay, they were really good. When I tell you that, we got fried chicken and things like that, stereotypically anyway. Y'all, the caucasity that I taste in the sloppy joes, you guys stick your fucking foot in that. And I hope you literally don't do it because I know a lot of y'all let y'all cats be on the countertops and stuff.
Like no real feet in there.
Yeah, like no real feet. I hope y'all don't no fluffy feet. I don't want to see Fluffy up next to the pot or nothing like that. But they fucked them sloppy joes up last night.
I hate sloppy joes.
Listen,
Sloppy Joes.
I ate it with a fork like usual.
I hate them.
I didn't even get to eat at the restaurant. We ate
Listen,
before we came.
and the Brussels sprouts. Oh my god!
That was like the first thing I did. As soon as I walked in, I need food. Thank you.
And then I'm sitting at the table with these two, and I'm like, y'all want to taste my Brussels sprouts? Oh, I don't eat that. You could tell y'all was privileged growing up. I had to eat everything that was on my fucking plate. No.
That's why you like broccoli salad.
No. I like broccoli salad because I tasted it in my workplace first, and it was amazing. And Aunt Paula make broccoli salad, and you ain't gonna say shit to her, so don't say nothing to me.
I ain't gonna say nothing to her. I ain't gonna eat it though.
And you smelled it and you wanted to taste it. I told you I'll make you something with some turkey bacon, and watch when you taste it. You gonna come on here and renege every statement you've ever made.
Did your family do that though? Like if there was a food you didn't like, you had to clear your plate.
Yo, yes. Well, it was never an issue for me. I was always
First of all,
agreed
Pooh Bear didn't have to do anything that he didn't want to do.
But let me tell you the funny shit though.
I promise you, I ain't telling no. Am I lying? Look, Bran, am I lying? Bran used to probably be so fucking mad at you at the table. He don't never have to eat nothing.
Nah, cause I would fuck my food up and leave. Here's the funny shit though. When Bran was little, he was mad picky, and my mom would be like, "You're not getting up from this table until you eat all your food." I used to go upstairs, watch mad movies, video games. I come down, he's sleeping.
You probably used to have sympathy for him. Like, I think he need his plate heated back up. Eat it real quick. There you go. Now you owe me. You used to eat his food for him.
That's why he's still picky, but now he just eats what the fuck he wants. Like
There were no metal straws growing up, was there?
It's funny, yo, because he used to fall asleep at that table. I come down like, yo, you still down? Yo, because it didn't matter. Like, we could be going somewhere. He just be right at that table.
Mm-hmm.
So you really going to miss out on this ball game?
Yeah.
I don't want to eat that. You going to eat that shit tonight?
I think he's like started eating vegetables like a year or two ago.
He's right,
He's lettuce. That's where we're at.
That's not even. There is no nutrients in lettuce. That shit is water.
It is
Liquid water.
Shout out to Bran.
mean,
I'm
solid
telling
water.
you secrets, but yeah, he didn't eat his shit back.
He's sitting at home sipping through his metal straw like these motherfuckers. As Mika sitting across him, you don't. You didn't. You didn't.
Oh man.
Oh, and shout out to me because you looked fine.
Always.
last
My
night.
cousin always slays.
Fine.
Sis.
All the time.
Yeah, everybody.
Shout out to the y'all wasn't here for it because I think you saw a little bit. We went to Rainey's afterwards.
I have PTSD from that day.
You would never do it to your children, I bet. Yeah, but we sitting in Rainey's. Shout out to them. It was a little bit in there last night.
That's when the night got foggy.
I feel like it was
Yo,
before that.
I'm
but-
standing with Mika. Mika, yes, this guy walks past and he was like he did the up and down on Mika, and he said something to her, and she was like, "That's my mom." Like he thought she was her mom. Like, cause she favors her mom
she
so
do,
much,
yeah,
and her
yeah.
mom, I want to be like her when I grow up. I swear to God, I do. She's fly. Like Mika's mom is fly as shit, and he was like, "Oh," she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "That's my mom." She was like, she kept the moving. My cousin be slaying when she come out. She was cute.
She's so gorgeous.
Yo, I hope I didn't say nothing offensive to nobody last night.
I'm trying to remember if you did or not.
Like whatever I did,
If I did, my
I
bad.
don't know.
I probably like hired people. I think I was just offering. Like, it was crazy.
You get a show. We're all getting shows.
It was crazy.
If he told you getting a show last night, unless your name, it's not happening.
Yeah, that's
even
it.
even Dame, you might want to go over those details again, just in case.
Nah, me and
He's
Dave
locked
talked
in.
about it
He
before
needs to
the
be
show.
here. He needs to be
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Dame, shout out to Dame. He's ENT now. But
Word.
everybody else, I promised the show last night. I didn't mean that shit.
Yo,
Did he really?
I'm telling you,
My bad. I was.
listen. Let me
Joe
help y'all
and
out a
shit.
little bit. I am creative director here at TCPENT, and if you really want a show, and this man told you last night you can have one, and then reneged on this television, inbox me and remind me of where you were and what he had on, so I know it's for real.
Brandon said no more metal straws either.
I do not believe that. I don't believe
He
that.
went back to plastic.
So you just gonna kill the turtles? Because that shit all goes to the ocean.
Right up their nose.
Exactly,
It
real
does, it
shit.
goes right up their
No,
nose.
I need you to bring the metal straws back. I know you still got them.
And a cup full of
Breon she probably did a bunch of experiments with his metal straws. They just started going missing one day. Probably turned them into batons for her Barbie dolls.
Why did Eddie open up his straw last night? He didn't realize it was a paper straw. He saw the white part on the inside. He was like,
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
yeah, I
this?
saw that
right?
shit.
And I was like, it's a paper straw. He goes, I thought somebody roofied my straw. Like,
No.
he thought, like,
How about when I come outside? I was coming outside to get a breath of fresh air. He was like, he stopped me, said, I think they gave me vegan chicken nuggets.
A lot of this shit.
I don't know.
is vegan, though.
He was like,
Huh?
he was like, I think they're vegan. Because you know how he talk. He was like, I think they're vegan. I said,
You gotta.
We
you
wanna
gotta
say something,
look
I say give 'em
because
back.
They do have a lot of vegan.
they
options
definitely
on
do.
there.
They had the sloppy Joe, and then they had the sloppy Zoe, which was impossible meat.
Yeah.
sloppy Zoe.
Yeah, yeah. And I tasted one of each.
I like that.
I think the one that they brought to the table, you know, our extra, it was, yeah, I think that's what that was. And I damn sure tasted a piece. I was eating Brussels sprouts.
I
the
feel
whole
like
time.
that was all Kanzi's fault.
So got a couple. They got some.
Their
they got some
menu
shit.
is fire.
Yeah, they got some.
Yeah.
Good, they got some good food, and they make their own liquor.
Their drinks are strong.
Hence why we had a good night.
Yes, those drinks are strong. That is good shit.
I'm telling you. I had a drink called Sex last night.
No, you named it sex. That's not what it was
No,
called.
no.
You named it. You said this looks like the inside of my pussy. I'm gonna name it sex. That is
Jesus
what
Christ.
you said.
But I was lit. This is what you said.
That is what you said.
This is what you
Well, in my defense, they started it. They said because what I said was because I go to Zootropolis sometimes. I went there one day and I was drinking. Shout out to Lawrence, he was there, and I asked for a drink and I saw the menu and they're like blue balls. And at the time I thought it was I was like I had a drink and it was called Sex. She was like I was like it was blue and it was a pineapple. She was like, "Oh, that's blue balls." I said I knew it had something to do with sex, and then she made it. She was like, "You want something?" I said, "Sex? Don't we all?" So she made me sex, and it was light pink, you know, the nice pink healthy color of the inside of my vagina. Sorry, puppy ears, cousin. I'll be forgetting that my cousin is right here. But who the fuck's gonna check me? Put your puppy ears. Puppy ears.
I saw a longtime friend yesterday that I haven't seen in years. Shout out to my homegirl India, yo.
Oh, she was lit. I know
Yeah.
who at Rainmakers, ain't?
Yeah. It's been a long time. I told her like every time it's like every 6-7 years I see her. So, but shout out to her. You look great. But
The
Rainmakers
smile on your face when it clicked to you, you was like, I know that smile.
Yeah. We
Like
go
you got
way
giddy.
He
back.
damn sure did.
She was one of my my hit women in school. When I had a problem with people, she would beat the shit out of them. So
I know
shout
that's
out
right.
to
What you
That
did in
was your
return her
muscle?
homework?
her. Yeah, she high.
You said you guys were really friends because sometimes I did that for people and they would do my homework in return.
You
Nah, I
like
ain't
a
doing
hired
homework.
bully.
We just
Basically, it was only for a little. It was right before I got kicked out.
She was a higher hitman.
Fourth grade.
She was a fucking hitman.
Fourth grade.
In fourth grade.
She said, "All my life I had to fight."
I'm telling you, yo, because shout out to my cousins from Jersey, but I have a lot of male cousins, and I did have to fight. Damn right, we fought every Thanksgiving. I done had socks tried to be shoved down my mouth, feet burned with incense. Yo, my one little cousin, they tortured the fuck out my cousin. They had the incense lit. Like our parents used to go to the Mayakai. You remember that from York?
Yeah.
Or the schoolhouse?
Yep.
They used to go there and leave us to Jesus to watch us, thinking that fucking diamond tap and the Kool-Aid put us to sleep, and it didn't. We was faking. And we used to watch Space Jam, and they used to torment the fuck out of us. That's the good childhood memories, though.
I ain't heard that name in
With the
years.
Maya Ka. Shout out to Wasi.
My pops used to go there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who watched you, Jesus?
Yep.
I'm telling you, Nana Helen went to sleep. It was Jesus, wasn't it?
Listen,
Uncle Terry
could be.
watched.
But that's how it was, though. That's how it was back then. Like, your parents could leave. I remember being like 6, 7 years old. My oldest brother was like 11, 12. That was our babysitter.
My sisters hated me growing
I
up.
was-
Yeah.
They hated
I
having
was
to
in
watch
like
me.
third or fourth grade when I started.
You
Like,
used to watch Brand?
when I got my key. Yeah. Well, no.
Brand broke gonna comment
No,
like,
no.
fuck no, you did.
Yeah. Me and Brand were so far apart. Like, we was 5. So, like, when he was in elementary school, I was in high school. So, like, yeah, I mean, I guess I did watch him. He would watch himself when I was watching him.
You were supposed to be watching him.
Yeah. He just kind of hung. Like, we would just, yeah.
hung
I watched him.
But no, the fuck. Listen, you already say you wasn't allowed in your room.
Come
when you
on, we
had
going to
music
the
on.
park. We hop on the bike, we going to the park. He just rode with the homies.
Rolling with the homies.
Uh,
You remember that?
How much time are we at? Let me get the.
Oh, we just hit an hour.
Well, look at that. Look at God.
Want to do it?
Won't he will.
I done came in here
Didn't do it,
and
amen.
came to work.
And it wasn't hard either. We do this shit.
It was a little hard today. It was
wasn't
a little
hard.
hard today.
It was to me. It wasn't hard. Like I just suck it up and do it because it's all for the greater good. We love what we do.
We get into energy once we get on air.
We love what we do,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and we wouldn't trade it for the world.
October 9th.
Yes.
Room of Rhyme.
Room of Rhyme. Hey, first off, that's my motherfucking birthday.
Hey, it's a holiday.
So
Oh God,
we about to go.
I'm telling you right now. I'm going to the show and I'm going right home. You're not. You're
You know
not.
there's no way that's happening.
Listen.
There's
I'm saying
no-
it right now. I got something to do afterwards because I'm sorry.
I don't
I'll
wanna
take
hear
you
it.
to lunch the next day.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, it's gonna have to call Boogie in advance and let him know he will have house guests.
The Room of
Listen.
Rhyme will probably be a different kind of vibe. So I don't see us getting.
During the show, I see it happening after. Like after the
Yeah.
success of the show, it's gonna
I don't know.
be
We'll see.
that's when the shit show will
It doesn't
start.
because I'm never drinking again.
Okay.
I pray. I come to you, Jesus, humbly, and I pray that you do not allow these motherfuckers to get me one more time. I've been through it a couple different times, Jesus, and I learned my lesson, God. I swear I did. Y'all are nuts. Matter of fact, that's why I'm not. Is it a Saturday?
Yes.
Why the fuck your birthday be on a Saturday every year? I swear to God. I swear to God. I can't never be like, I gotta go to church tomorrow. I mean, yeah, I can say that now, but I couldn't, like, it's never on like a Wednesday, a Monday,
No,
a regular day.
my- My parties be on Saturday.
No, your birthday. Why the fuck you make us celebrate all month?
We got to. That's how you do it.
She said, "Why you make us?"
It is. I feel pressured at this point because on my fucking birthday, I'm telling you, I didn't want to.
Well, this year we're doing it.
Party you did.
Yes, I'm looking at you.
Party you did.
Part of me did. I knew it was real on my birthday. I'm gonna say this one thing and I'm gonna shut up because I've been talking a lot today. But oh well. I definitely thought like I could have sworn because I was really, really sick the day of my birthday. I couldn't even celebrate. I didn't answer my phone. Like I was under my bed. I was like, all I had to drink was a mixed drink. I had 2 mixed drinks and a shot. And I stuck with that because that's what I believed in my heart. I would have bet money. I'd have gave my whole entire checking and savings account for that. My cousin called me the next morning and she was like, I said, I don't understand why I was so sick. I said, I had 2 mixed drinks and a shot. She said, bitch. She said, you had like 8 mixed drinks. She was like, she was like, yeah, his brother kept sending them to the table.
So you just lost count after 3.
I swear, I thought I had, how many drinks did I have?
I didn't think you had that many at all.
That's because you know how I know I had a lot? Because y'all kept sending fucking shots. And I turned around. The last one, they was like, come on, guys, cheers. I said, and I spit that shit in the trash. I told you guys. I was over it. And then all I remember is at midnight, they was like, one time for the birthday chick. And I was in the middle of a circle. And then I heard Dreams and Nightmares. They played that once, didn't they? I
Listen,
don't remember shit else.
The moral of the story.
If you
that
die, you
should-
die.
Don't go out with the ways.
Alcohol is bad. Is what I was trying to say.
Go
But
ahead.
can we get some tunes to get the fuck up out of here?
Yeah.
Tune in next week. Queen's Table will be back with a regular episode. Say Less will be back with a regular episode. Tickets will be available soon. Room of Rhyme, October 9th. Put it in your calendars. Let's go. We got Cookie Pope on the boards. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Y'all want something? Who the fuck's gonna check me?
We got E in the building.
2 claps and a meow. Meow.
And I'm your host, Blast. This is Say Less and Queen's Table. See y'all next week.
Shout out to our other queen. We miss you, queen. Shout out to Vixen.
Miss your boat.
Right.
Yes.
Light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.